everyone, back to another exciting episode of Attack Productions. It may be a little bit loud today, but hey, we just finished up a Shop Champions, and someone is playing something right behind me as soon as I start this video. Matt.
Sorry.
You're good, man. Today we got Aaron with us. He's playing the Zamasu Wish deck, which you all saw on camera either before or after this video. We'll see what happens when I drop these things. But yeah, let's get into the profile.
All right, awesome. So, real quick, when Zamasu, when he swings, you can go get 2 Dragon Balls, and then he wishes, and then on the back, all the Dragon Balls go to the bottom of the deck, and then every turn you can go get another one and play it, and then if you remove all 7 again, he gets, you play a 2-drop of Zamasu with Indestructible, and he gains triple attack. Don't really do anything with all that, he just likes to draw lots of cards. The Dragon Balls that we play are 3 Coercions, and the reason we don't play 4 of these is because you have to discard, you have to warp a god from hand to do that, and I just don't like having to do that every turn, especially if I don't have it. It just makes the deck not operate. So then we play 4 Dragon Balls. So those are our 7 Dragon Ball package. Some just good yellow cards. So Unison of Fury. I put this card in this week because, you know, I just wanted to see how it would work, and it won me like all my games. It's so good. Being able to lock stuff down is still really prevalent, and I'm really glad that I used it. Only the unison I play is the Trunks. Really, this is just in for aggro. I side a couple more in against like GT and some more aggro stuff, AOD. But they're both just really good for locking stuff down, and he's good for KO and stuff. We play 2 Turles because this card is busted and it just does whatever you want it to do. Draw a card or KO some stuff. Double strike, 20k for 2 energy. All yellows decks are going to play it. Then we play 4 Robotic Riposte because this card is insane.
Got to.
Yeah, it's so 1-drop Floodgate that tells your opponent they have to tap a bunch of cards. If they tap a bunch of energy if they want to keep attacking. We play 1 Power of the Super Saiyan because it's yellow and this is still a really good card. We play 4 if we could. And then we play 4 Beans. This deck has to find a way to survive. And then this is how we get there. When you see this card, you basically win. And when you don't see this card, it's tough. 2 of the blocker negates. I side this card out a lot, honestly. It really isn't that prevalent in this deck because you're drawing so many cards and there's so much defensive tech in yellow, but it's still, I feel weird not having it. 2 Black Kamehamehas. On your opponent's turn, being able to KO 2 things that are tapped is really strong, especially in this deck where you're tapping all of your cards, your opponent's cards down every turn. And it also draws cards if you need to. 2 Forbidden Powers. It's either this or Nimbus as the Floodgate, but you know, and then I also like being able to tap something ignoring barrier. It's really good. Another card I side out a lot these days is Final Flash. It's still really strong, especially against decks that want to go big and with triple strike and stuff, but mostly just use this to remove things that are annoying. The super combos, obviously we're going to play Zamasu because we have a rival.
Hey, no, look at that. Something happened. That's weird. All right.
So let's get into the Zamasu package, the actual reason you play the deck. You have to run 4 Eliminators. This card does everything. Taps stuff, draws cards, and then puts stuff back in the hand, 4 or less. I am probably going to take this to a 4 of. Every time I don't see it, I'm really upset. So with Coercion needing to warp a god from hand to draw 2, this card is really good. Because you can pay 1 energy to put it back in your hand. So in emergency cases, it's really strong. I really like it. We got 3 of the Goku Black. The reason this card is in here is because you need Goku Blacks in your combo area to play the 5-drop that you'll see in just a second. And he's just some added pressure if you need to. I side 1 out every now and then. This is probably my favorite card in the deck. This card is bonkers. So you can activate battle with this if you have 2 battle cards in the combo area or in play that are yellow or blue, and blue. And when you play him from the warp during that activate battle, you tap one of your opponent's non-leader cards. So this card is insane. And then the real reason you play this deck is the 5-drop Zamasu. This card, when you activate Aegis, you just tap one of your opponent's non-leader cards, and that can be energy. And this, so you untap 2 of your energy and tap 1 of theirs. This card is insane. It's a 20k indestructible blocker, so it's just really good. I actually got to play this tonight on camera. You'll see it actually because I played it against Jason. It does the same thing as the 5-drop. UEX Evolve for 4. Does the same thing as the 5-drop except for you draw a card when you activate Aegis, and it's a double strike. And then when you activate Aegis, you actually restand it, so you can swing with it and still be pretty safe. It's really good. The main reason you play the card is that if your leader is a Zamasu or Goku Black, you ignore energy exhaust. So it's multicolor energy for free. Our main finisher, though, is the Kefla. So Kefla is, when you play her, you bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier. And then you can, on your turn, you can discard a card, and she gains dual attack. And if you discard one of her, then you draw 2 cards. So the card's insane. And then our secret rare is Pan, because you got to be able to stop turns in emergency cases, plus her just being able to rip anything off board and use it against your opponent is really good. So that is it. Real quick, since we did our shop championship tonight, our sideboard is another Trunks for aggro games, Cooler because of blue, and then we run this package because we hate unisons and we hate Cooler, so that's against the Cooler matchup and the Drip Q matchup. This is another tech against Red because Red can't handle the unisons, and so we put these in as a way to kill Red. This is another tech against Blue because it just says you can't counter me anymore. Obviously we run some Deborahs because of hand control. And then this is something that I actually got to play tonight that basically won me the game. This can evolve over top of the 5-drop, and then it's only 4 energy, and then you just go and get Tragedy. And when you play Tragedy on turn 4, your opponent basically scoops. So that's it.
Pretty awesome, Aaron. Appreciate it, man. Hope you all enjoyed that. Keep in mind, there's buttons down below and on the screen. And with that being said, read your cards, know your plays, and fluff out.